If you're like me, you've heard of gerrymandering, and you know it's not fair. But how do we redistrict, and what is going on here? Well, imagine we're in a town. Our community has 9 members. 4 neighbors have green X shirts, 3 have yellow Y shirts, and 2 have purple Z shirts. If we decided the color of our town based on individually colored shirts, we'd have a green town, although 5 neighbors, the majority, don't have green shirts. Instead, we have districts. Districts are subdivisions of power created to represent the political interests of their population within a legislative body, in this case, within our town. Simple, right? Not quite. Districts can be drawn in different ways, giving communities more or less voting power. Since they change only once every 10 years, this power compounds heavily over time. Here's one way to divide our town into 3 districts. Each group has a district where they are in the majority and can elect someone who will be accountable to them over time. But the green shirts propose a different apportionment. When drawn this way, people with green shirts are in the majority in 2 districts, yellow shirts in 1, and purple shirts lose all governance power. Still, another lens of how to view our town exists. The yellow shirts like these maps. One district is all green, another majority yellow, and the third is a toss-up. So, which of these strategies for drawing districts is the most equitable? And which of these maps becomes law? Well, that depends on who approves them. Since those with authority want to create policy that enshrines their power, various tactics are used to dilute the power of communities that benefit from rebalancing it. Dividing up districts using cracking, or separating minority voters, in this case the people with yellow shirts, into small enough portions that they aren't a majority anywhere and can't exercise power, is a common tactic. The counter strategy we see here, packing, includes drawing segregated districts where all the minority voters are politically condensed, which mutes their influence and power. These tactics, similar to federally sanctioned redlining policies, whose effects are prevalent today in housing and in the racial wealth gap, are illegal. Drawing districts to decrease the chance of Black, Indigenous, and people of color voters electing their candidates of choice violates the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Still, these tactics have been so rampant in Pennsylvania over the years that our legislature is far whiter and more conservative than our 24% Black, Latinx, and Asian American population. So, what do we do to fix this injustice? Racial equity has to come first in the redistricting process. We need to value Black, Indigenous, and people of color communities across the Commonwealth. Anything less just wouldn't be fair.